Howdy, friend. Ando here from Happy Life Martial Arts. Welcome to weekly workout number 4. We've worked on pushing away bad guys with 2 hands, with our foot, and with the old 1-2. Today, we're going to introduce bad guys everywhere to the elbow. The elbow is a powerful weapon, but to use it, you got to get a little closer, and that scares most people. But you're not most people, are you? So if you're ready to get a little closer and feel your power, let's get to it. Okay, you asked for it. As always, please clear your space and pick your pace. I'll give you an idea of some things you can do, but how you do them is up to you. So choose your speed and intensity wisely. Push yourself, but don't hurt yourself. Let's go. Standing up tall. Claim your space in this beautiful world. And take a big breath. Fill your space. Really, the biggest breath you've taken all day. Clear your head. Clear your heart. Everything we do today is building new habits, good habits, maybe better habits. But we don't want to build on sand. If you have a tight neck right now or a tight back, and then we start moving, you're building habits on top of tension. So let's try as best we can to start natural, balanced, strong. So everything really takes root forever. Okay, now I hope you feel comfortable at the moment. Just another moment of standing here. But I want you to feel as comfortable as possible. I presume there's nothing threatening you at the moment. Maybe you're alone, probably. So enjoy this moment of comfort. Relax. And this is the feeling we want to take everywhere we go, no matter what happens. I've said today that we're going to work on the elbow, which means we have to get closer to the bad guy, or the bad guy's getting closer to us. If that changes how we breathe, changes how we feel, and adds tension into our lives, we're already less optimal. So first, feel what optimal is. Strong, balanced, comfortable, happy, dare I say. And now imagine a threat coming closer to you, whatever that means. It's a tiger, hungry. It's your child wanting more attention. Color with me. It's a guy with a gun. Whatever this is coming towards you right now, breathe. Relax. Doesn't mean you don't care, doesn't mean you're not ready to take action, but you're going to do it with an optimal mindset, optimal body state. All right, let's get ready to move. Take this comfort with you, my friend. Let's start moving the feet. Let's take a little walk. Okay? We worked on shuffling in the last workout. So you can start speeding up these little steps if you like. You can even move them around. A little to the left, right, forward, backward. But just make sure both feet are moving. I'm not into the step and dragging model right now. So pick up your feet. Go a little faster. I've got a little sequence here. We'll go through it 3 times. So this is set number 1. Let's just move your feet a little bit faster, a little bit faster. Top out your speed, whatever that is for you today. Ah, that feels good. Let the vibrations relax you, like a massage, giving yourself a quick massage. Nice. Hey, you make your own noises. Okay, let's turn this into some lunges. Hey, don't complain. You want to work out, right? Take a nice big step and kiss the ground with your knee. Just a little controlled lunge here. Alternate your feet, because I don't like counting. And I want to make sure you get the same number on both sides. Don't walk around with one big leg and one skinny leg. Now, if you have a choice today, maybe your knees aren't feeling great, I would rather that you focus on taking a long step than taking a deep step. So if today you can just take a big step, but only bend a little bit, I'd rather that you do this than drop all the way down to the floor and hurt yourself. Okay, so the main focus is with your feet to step as far as you can and then push it back. All right, that's what I'd like you to focus on. All right, standing tall, swinging the arms, as I always love to do, but let's get right to thinking about our elbows. So bend your arms. All right, so the elbows are up front like a 90 degree angle there, and just swing your arms and lift up your elbows. Make those elbows feel heavy. All right, relax your shoulder. Loosen up that neck. Again, every move should make you feel better, I hope. Not like, oh, I have to exercise. No, I get to exercise. This is awesome. Some time for yourself. Good job. Okay, now we're going to take these elbows, and instead of going up and down, we're going to take them side to side. So spread out your feet. I don't want to call it a horse dance necessarily, but lift up your elbows, straight wrists. Let's get our fingers out of the way, and let's just add a little twist here. As always, have your whole body assist you on this. Don't just stand here with your arms like this. My body's not moving. Let your belly help, let your booty help. Feel it in the floor all the way down to your feet. Just loosening up our spine a little bit. We haven't done a lot of twisting so far. So this is gonna get a little more intense today. So be careful with your back. Whatever you can do, you can do. You can speed that up a little bit. Very nice. Now I'm gonna meet you on the ground. Come on down here. What I'd like you to do is start off on your hands. All right, just like we had done that 5-minute plank. Wasn't that fun? But today, since we're thinking about elbows, I would like you to drop down to your elbows and then come back up to your hands. And we're just gonna start a little circuit of that. So elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. And just keep that going. That's all. Now if you keep going down with the same arm, put on the brakes, you can go the other way as well. But we're just going from our palm heels, right, to our elbows. Nice and easy for now. Or is that just up to you? That's up to you. One quick set here. All right, back up. Let's start our circuit over here. So, feet moving. Pick them up. Speed it up a little bit. Getting ready to move. Let's move. Let's move. Good. And let's put one foot in front. Move those feet up and down. Switch your feet. Same thing. One in front, one in back, one on the left, one on the right. And just pick them up. That's all. Good. Let's add a lunge to that now. So stepping up and back. Not worried about my arms too much right now. Let's just focus on the legs. Give your legs the attention they deserve. Again, try to focus on long step, not just deep step, okay? Because we're going to be using this for self-defense. And today, we're pushing things away from us. So the bigger that step, the more you'll push bad things away. So really focus on just taking a big step. A couple more. You'll notice that as you take a big step, you might try this, like you're up on your toes and then falling, but you're smart. I'm sure you're not doing that. The farther you want to go, the more you start preparing in that back leg, right? And then you kind of push off. That's what we should be doing. I know I want to take a big step. Before I move, I prepare, then I take that big step and lunge. So just make sure you feel that little bit of a drop, then step. Drop, step. More control. Very nice. Swinging the arms up and down, but let's go right into our stance. One foot in front, one in back, one on the left, one on the right. Now here's what I'd like to do. You're swinging these elbows, right? Freeze them right up front. Heavy down, heavy up, and freeze it. Heavy down, heavy up, and freeze. Heavy down, heavy up, and freeze in front. Okay, I'm not coming back all the way to my head. I'm just letting these come up. That's all. Just here. So you should be able to see your hands. Well, you don't have to. You do whatever you want, but that's what I'm doing. All right, just freeze that a couple times. Switch your feet if you haven't. Just to get that nice, relaxed feeling in your shoulders. There we go. Now, let's come back to the twisting movement, but 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back. And we're still twisting. Now, again, I'd like your whole body to help you with this. So let your feet follow the idea of twisting your elbow. Let your feet follow, or lead, or go together, whatever makes sense for you today. But have your whole body turn one way, your whole body turn the other way, with your elbows up. Just enjoy this twist. Keep your knees bent. Oh my goodness. If you twist with straight legs, you will tear up your knees. All right, if you don't believe me, you can try that on your own time. Don't say I told you to do that. But bend your knees, relax your ankles, and just feel this nice twist. Switch your feet if you haven't already. Twisting. Relax your shoulders in case your arms are starting to feel a little tight. Relax, take a breath. Twist the body, twist, 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 and twist. Very nice. Alrighty. And where are we? Back to the ground. So another set of hand, hand, elbow, elbow. Switch your directions. You can speed it up a little bit if you're feeling good. Both ways. Hand, hand, elbow, elbow. Just mix it up for yourself. Think about those palm heels. All right, I'll lift up my fingers. I'm kind of digging in with my palm heels here. Hand, hand, elbow, elbow. Sometimes reverse it. Oh, that feels great. Don't you agree? Come on. All right, back up. One more set. And a nice surprise at the end, I promise. So we're back up. Here we go. Last set for moving our feet up and down. All right, put 1 foot in front. That's what we did last time. Let's add a little something here. Are you ready? With your front foot, like the lunge, stomp and then return. Stomp. When you feel ready, stomp. Stomp. Heavy foot, light feet, and then just throw out one heavy one in the front. Boom. Switch to the other side if you haven't. So you're moving your feet up and down, feeling good. And then let that front foot just go heavy. Let it go, heavy. 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 Still thinking about a long step, okay? Like the lunge. We're starting to put some pieces together here. A couple more. One more. Boom. Okay, back to the lunges while you catch your breath. Back straight. You guys know all the tips for these, right? Make sure your knee is over your foot. Don't over bend this way. Try to stack up that knee over your ankle there if you're going all the way down. Drop, step, and lower. Drop, step, and lower. Alternate legs. Alternating. Under control the whole time. Try not to stand all the way up. Don't stand up. Stay low. Even though these are exercises, I'm always thinking about fighting, defending myself. So I'm not jumping around. I'm staying rooted. All right, very nice. Here we go. Back to 1 foot in front, 1 in back. Let's just freeze the elbows and drop. Freeze and drop. And let's keep your feet moving if you want. Right, a little stomp if you want. Bring the elbows up. Surprise yourself. Switch your feet. You're here, you're moving your feet, and then swing your arm up. Swing your arm up. Heavy, relaxed, waiting in line for a frozen yogurt. Boom, trouble. Boom, couple more. Boom, boom. Good. Shake that off for 1 second. We're gonna get into the twist now. Now, when you do the twisting, we're gonna just point at me with your elbow. So you can twist, twist, point right at the screen here. Twist, twist, point straight ahead in case you're looking sideways. Okay, so we're just gonna twist, but let's finish up pointing the elbow right down the center, okay? Like you're hiding behind your cape, like Count Dracula. Ooh, I might edit that out. Nope, here we go. So you're twist, twist, freeze, point at me. Twist, twist, freeze. So now we're alternating the lead elbow. Twist, twist, point. Twist, twist, and point. Twist, twist, point. Twist, twist, point. If you want to speed that up, boom, add a little pop to that. Be my guest. Point that elbow, just for the sake of control. Just to make sure you're looking at your elbow. Remember when we were looking at our hands? Switch your feet. Remember when we were looking at our hands when we were throwing the 1-2. So right now, just focus on your elbow. 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Whole body still helping you. Relax your neck. I feel my neck starting to get tight. I'm guessing yours might too. One more. Okay, back to the ground. Here we go, last set. You know what to do, come on. Woo. Give me a chance to catch my breath here. Palm, palm, elbow, elbow. Keeping your back as straight as you can. Of course, you can always do this on your knee if you want to. Your knees. You can even do it up against the wall. Just go over to your wall. Woo, let's go. Burn it out. Last one. And take a seat for a moment. Catch your breath for one moment. Whew. Do you still feel comfortable? Check in right now with yourself. The way you started, feeling balanced, connected to the ground, nice full breath, feeling comfortable. Try it again right now. All right? You know what? While we're on the ground, let's finish up this half of the class with a plank. Now, hang on. The 5-minute plank, not for today. Let's just do 2 minutes, okay? No big deal. But of course, today we're going to do it on our elbows. Okay, so again, if you'd rather be on your knees today, that's fine. But if you can start on your toes, that would be great. Okay? I don't have my glasses on. Should I get my glasses? Ready, here we go. Elbows, you'll have to just trust me on this. Go. All right, there we go. I think I see 4 or 5 seconds, so good start. All right, just use this time to relax. Don't enter into an exercise already tense or upset about it. Say, oh boy, I get a chance to strengthen myself here. This is cool. This is what most people won't do today. They say they'll do it, but you know, most won't. So, elbow bones in that ground, nice strong spine, toes however you need to do it. Keep your neck nice and loose too, please. Don't let your head fall down, but don't look up either. Just see if you can find a nice, strong, straight position here, okay? I believe, if my squinting eyes are accurate, I believe that was a minute right there. So, let's see. Take a breath. Just look through your whole body. See if you're holding on to any bad habits, any ill will, any thoughts that would make you weaker. Oh, I got a bad back. Oh, that's the shoulder I hurt once. Let that go. And just see where you are today. Don't live in the past, especially if it hurt you. Live right here, right now. You have a chance to rebuild. Clear out the old, build something new. Something beautiful, something stronger. All right, I believe that's 15 more seconds, guys. Here we go, my friend. Hold on. Nice big breath. Yeah, I think that's right. 10. Doesn't matter really. Forget about the time. Focus on the feeling. Finish strong. In control. And that's 2 minutes. Take a breath and just shake out your hands for a moment. My suggestion to you real quickly, before we move on, is to never come out of an exercise dramatically. When you finish an exercise, just breathe and stay cool. Sometimes people finish exercises, and they lay out and make a big deal out of it. But keep in mind that we're always training ourselves to behave in certain ways. And if what you're training your body to do is, under stress, when you're working hard, fall apart and be dramatic and be emotional, well, that's what's going to happen. You get punched. Oh, it's a big drama. Getting upset, losing control. I don't want that. Every time you push yourself and you're sweating and your muscles are shaking, just pretend that's a fight. And now check in with yourself, like, how do I react under these types of circumstances? Can I breathe? Can I think? Can I move? If you can't, take the breath, clear your head, clear your heart, relax your muscles as best you can, take that breath, and reset. All right, so we finished that plank. Yeah, now what? Maybe inside you're crying, but train yourself to start dealing with it better. Yeah, I said better. Value judgment. All right, let's go. Back up. Put this clock away. Okay, so let's just get right to the applications of these things. Put some pieces together. The double elbow. Now, we've already worked on this two-handed push, right? We protect our head and we push trouble back with a big step and double hands. So elbows, we're a little closer. Keep in mind that we like to keep threats as far away as possible, but if those get closer to us than we wanted, it doesn't mean I'm powerless. As you might find out, you might actually be stronger when you're close. If I hand you a baby to take care of, hey, can you hold my baby for a moment, please? I don't know why I'm so upset about it, but it's my baby, I guess. If I ask you to hold a baby, do you hold the baby out there and go, okay, I got him, don't worry, I'll be okay. He's safe. No. Where do you bring the baby? You bring it as close as you can. Ooh, because this is where you're powerful. This is the nurturing side of your power. But this could equally be some bad guy's head that you're holding, right? Baby, aw, bad guy. So keep in mind that this is a very powerful place to be. So as we're moving forward now, instead of pushing with our hands, I want you to feel just as much, if not more power, in a double elbow push. So we're going to just take that big step and shove our elbows right at the bad guy, okay? Now again, this is a purely defensive position. If you feel like you want to tuck your chin and hide your head while you stick those elbow bones up, okay. I'm going to keep my elbows and my hands up a little bit higher, just because if this is the bad guy, thank you for your help, sir. If I'm going inside this close, I would rather have my hands functioning in some way, whether that means I'm going to bump and then push his face, or bump in here and then grab his head. I like to keep my hands active. So you do what you want, but let's practice that timing at least of taking a big step and double elbows. So we're combining that arm swing and that big step in. So let's try. Ready? 1 foot in front, double elbows up and up. Starting nice and relaxed, and then you commit to that step. Big, heavy stomp, and 2 elbows up in front. Right? Boom. Now we kind of covered this a little bit in the warm-ups, so we won't do too many of these. Switch your feet. Same thing. I want you to feel the power when you drop down and you take that big step, and you're backing it up with these 2 strong elbows that just held you up off the ground in that plank. So let those arms swing up and knock that bad guy away. Boom. Yep. Boom. I still want to keep my chin down and eyes up. Keep going. Don't forget, we're always protecting our most vital area up here. Your brain, your throat, your eyes. So make sure as you're moving in, your chin drops a bit and you're looking up through your eyebrows and your shoulders are coming up a little bit so you can hide your jaw and your neckline. Don't forget that, okay? Last 2, where are we here? Boom. And 1 more, how about? Boom. Okay, relax for a moment. So we'll just say that's a double elbow push. Now let's get to this really cool one. The single elbow. I'm going to show you a defensive way to think about this and an offensive way to think about it. It's all self-defense, so I don't want you to be thrown off by those terms. Sports terms, defense, offense. I just mean either they've grabbed you or you have found it necessary to grab them first. Both are valid. There are situations for each. So the single elbow, here's what I'd like to start with. Start with this. That stomp gives you something very nice to listen to or feel. I'd like you to use your front hand as a target. All right, you see this in a lot of traditional martial arts, the bringing of an elbow to a hand. So think of your hand as a target, and you're just going to touch your hand with your elbow. It's going to make a nice pop, a nice slapping sound. Now you're going to see me doing it two different ways. Sometimes I'll have my arm up, the way we were just doing it with two, and sometimes I bring it across this way. And that's only because sometimes you might want to be hitting up, and sometimes you might want to be hitting across. So that'll depend. Have fun, play with both. The main idea for this moment, though, is to get this timing of this sound and your foot hitting the ground together. We practiced this a bit on the 1-2, but now instead of the open hand, we're taking this back elbow, open up your hand in the front, and now step and one sound, the foot and the hand together. So you can pull this back if you like, start however you like, but open up that front hand, look at it, and then just get your elbow to it. Take a step and make a slap. Boom. If you want to add a breath to that, that's very common. Just uniting all of your power. Take your time, run a few more. Big step. Hide your head as much as you can. Drop your chin. Look at that target, focus on it. And try to really relax that shoulder so it feels heavy when you get there. All right, let's switch feet if you haven't already. Other way, okay? Hand is out like a target. And let's just take that back elbow and touch it. Now see if you can sync that up together with your front foot. So instead of foot, hand, or hand, no foot, drop down, take the step, and together. 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 Try that a few times. You might find yourself meeting in the middle and your elbow is flush this way, straight ahead, or you might find your arm coming all the way through and going this way, the way we warmed up today. Both are fine. Do a couple more and I'll give you one quick extra little tip here. A couple more. Drop down, look at your target, elbow, 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 elbow. Are you stomping? Stomp, stomp. Ooh, getting louder and heavier. All your power. One more. Ooh, okay. Now, the elbow. While you catch your breath, I want you to think about something. You can use this elbow, let's say, two basic ways. Blunt force or cutting. For our purposes today, I'm thinking basic self-defense. I'm pushing bad guys away. I'm trying to clear space. So I'm thinking more about the front of this elbow, pushing forward or turning someone's head aside to make way here. So I'm thinking of this as a big, like two hands, boom, blunt force, big impact. The other way to use your elbow is to really think about that sharp point at the end there and stepping back a little bit, using it to like a knife to cut across the eye or across the forehead. Now the reason I'm bringing this up is because you might hear some combat sports coaches teaching it like that. But the reason for that is because in sports context, a fight can be stopped if someone is bleeding too much into their eyes and the doctor on hand says, this fight can't continue, it's not a fair fight anymore. His eye's too cut up, there's blood in his eyes. So as a strategy, some fighters may not want to just use blunt force, trying to cause concussions. They might be backing up a little bit, just trying to cut into that skin. Sounds gruesome, but it's a smart strategy in that context. So for right now, there is a time, maybe we'll get to, using the point of that elbow to poke and to cut. But for right now, I would just like to think about a nice, big, full feeling on your hand. Just let that come together. Make sense? Okay. Now, While we're doing this, let's talk about very quickly how this can be defensive, so to speak, and offensive. One, let's say the bad guy grabs your hand and they're pulling you, or they've grabbed your shirt, or they've grabbed your hair. The natural inclination will be to, let me get out of here, and try to pull away. Once you catch hold of yourself saying, oh, I can't get away, let's say you can't. Of course, it's always worth a try, but if you can't, now here comes the move we just practiced. This hand is gone. He's holding onto it or holding it down, but here comes this big elbow. You're going all the way in. Someone's pulling you. You're saying, no, I don't want to go that way. And then you think, wait a minute, you want me to go over there? How about I come closer than you wanted me to come over there? It's a big surprise. It's a great strategy, and you're coming right into your own power. Put the baby down and go to town. Ooh, I got to get that on a t-shirt. Put the baby down and go to town. But don't say that in court, because that's really crazy. So again, pretend the bad guy has come up and he's grabbed you by the wrist. This is the defensive. And while you're trying to get that wrist away, like, no. And you think, wait a minute, why am I running? How about I come in and attack you instead? So let's play with that a little bit in your imagination. So your hands are up. You're trying to talk your way out of this. Imagine your front hand gets grabbed. You pull back, and then here comes that big step. Boom! A big single elbow, maybe under the jaw, maybe upside the head, maybe into the solar plexus, maybe coming over the top a little bit. Just play with it for a moment. The main idea is this weight shifting. So imagine they pull you. Whoa, you try to get away, but now you're loaded up. In. Big step, big stomp, big elbow. Whoa, they pull you. You pull back. Boom. In you go. Try the other side. It's up to you now. This is your imagination. Maybe they grab your hand up here this way. Maybe they're pulling you out this way. Maybe they're pulling you by the hair a little bit. However you cut it, we're going to say that the answer to get out today is to go in, to get closer, because we're not afraid of it. No. So here we go. They pull you. In you go. All right. They pull you. I pull back. Boom. In. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Sure, I do. That's the idea. Oh, no. Yes. Turn that no into yes. Not because you wanted to, but because you had to. All right, take a breath for one moment. Let's call that the defensive single elbow. Offensive just means maybe you make the grab. They don't grab you, you grab them. I'll leave it to you to create your own scenarios for why that might be possible, but it happens. So he's the bad guy. For whatever reason, I think this is the time. Something has to happen. So maybe I grab his hair and elbow him. Maybe I grab his neck and elbow. Maybe I grab his hand, get it out of the way. But I'm the one now who's going to grab and go in. And that's where this movement would feel a little more natural. But of course, I'm not really going to hit my hand. But this hand does let you know, even in the dark, even if you can't see, where are you? Oh, I feel your head, so now I know where you are. I feel your hand, I feel your shoulder. So this is very valuable. So that 1, 2 from last time, 1, 2 becomes grab, elbow, grab, elbow. Let's try a couple with that mentality. Remember, there's more than just physicality at work here. There's psychology and emotions. So get this emotion down of like, hey, I don't want to fight. Now I have to, and I'm going to move first. Grab, elbow. That's it. Grab, elbow. Work that out a little bit. Grab, elbow. You don't have to hit your hand every time. Depends on what you're grabbing. Grab his wrist. Boom, elbow. Try to take that big step. Grab, elbow. Have fun with it. Bad guy, you're winning. You're the superhero here. Have fun with that. Grab, elbow. Hide your head. I got a little excited there. Don't watch me. Watch you. Grab, elbow. Grab, elbow. Keep hiding your head. I'm not kidding about that part. Even if you're hitting a lower target, still dip that chin and try to look up, okay? Does that feel good? Okay, take a breath for 1 second. Got a couple of combos to practice. We're almost done here. I hope you're feeling pretty strong already. Are you? This is your whole body. It's just a little bit easier to use your whole body when you're using this bigger bone. Sometimes when we use hands, it seems so far away, and we're so trained to use our hands to do everything that we just kind of think the body doesn't have to play a part in it. But that's mistaken. That's a mistaken idea. By using that elbow, we're not even thinking about the hands, it automatically starts moving bigger muscles. And I think that starts building some momentum. It actually feels good. So I highly recommend working some elbows into any workout that you do because it really opens you up. Then you can throw the hand after that. Just an idea. Okay, a couple of combos. Let's work. Let's start off. Bad guy is coming close, all right? It's coming too close. But he doesn't realize he's walking right into your power. So we're not afraid of it. You take a breath, okay. And the first thing we're gonna do is take that step in and double elbow. Now that you've made a little bit of space, you're gonna open that up and then single elbow. And then as always, then we're gonna get out of the way and we'll push from the side. Okay, so it's double, single, pivot, and push. So here's the bad guy, let's say. He's come too close, he's coming closer, however that happened. I'm stepping right in, double, to make a little space. Then I'm immediately following up, boom, with an elbow, single elbow. And then I'm gonna get out of the way and double push from the side, hide your head, and that will be the end of this combo. So if you wanna get started, go right ahead. Double, single, pivot, push. Let's try that. Bad guy's coming. Whoa, maybe they even have a hand on you. Double, single, pivot, push. Okay, here they come. Maybe they're holding onto your shirt and you can't get away, all right? Double, single, pivot, and push. Work this out. Your speed, your intensity. Double, single, pivot, push. Oh, this should feel pretty strong. Stay low. Let your whole body help defend you, okay? Here they come, but you're okay. Breath, comfort, strong body, double. Woo, single, yeah. Pivot and push. A couple more. Double, single, pivot, and push. Double, single, pivot, push. Woo, that feels nice. Okay, take a break for a second. Let's tie this up with a defensive single and then an offensive single, if you like. So we'll do elbow, elbow. Maybe they've defensively first, they've grabbed you, or they've grabbed you, they've grabbed you. So since we have one arm, we're gonna use it. We're gonna come in close, single, single, or single, single, or single, single. And then we're gonna finish that with a double to make some space. And how about we kick them too? All right, let's use everything. So we're gonna start off like they grabbed you. So you're gonna move in, 1, 2, single, single. Then push them back with your elbows or your hands and follow with a kick. Let's just go all in here, huh? So they've got your front hand. Pretend that one's not helping. And then single, single, double, kick, pivot, and get out of there. It's a long one. You can handle it. Gotta go, gotta go. All right, so single, single. Got it? Push, kick, and then pivot. Good. You got this. Single, single, push, kick, and move. If the kick's too much, that's fine. Single, single, double pivot. Single, single, double pivot. If you want to add the kick, go for it. Single, single, double, kick, pivot. Whee! I think this one's fun. They got your hand. Don't forget that part. You're having a little tug of war here. It's okay. You're going to win this by cheating. I don't want you to go this way. I'm coming that way. It's like letting go of the flag, right? Letting go of the rope. They're pulling, and then you let go of this rope. And here you go. Single, single, push, kick, and turn. Oh, that feels good. Okay, take a breath for a moment. Last one, I promise. Now let's just change it into the offensive mindset. You make the first move. You grab them, okay? So pick something right now, just to get the idea in your head. Maybe you grab their hair. Maybe you grab around their neck. Maybe you grab their shoulder, shirt collar, upper arm. Think of something that you're grabbing onto. And even with your eyes closed now, you can see their head, see their solar plexus, see their jaw. You can see them, all right? Good news, same combo, but just the different mentality. So important. Ready? I don't want to fight, I don't want to fight. Oh, I have to fight? You grab, elbow, elbow, push, kick, and get out. I don't want to fight. Oh, I have to? Okay, you're not going to like this, but here we go. Keep going. Grab, elbow, elbow, push, kick, and turn. Yikes. If you don't have that much space, that's okay. Shorten it up. Shorten it up. Forget the kick. Where are we? Oh yeah. Grab him. Grab. Elbow. Elbow. Push. Pivot if you have to. If you have room for the kick, go ahead. It's fun. Woo-wee. Ready. Grab him. Elbow. Elbow. Push. Kick. Push. Pivot. Nice. One more. Really visualize it. Really visualize it. Make this one your best one, okay? Best ones right now. Focus. Take a breath. Someone's trying to hurt you. Someone's trying to hurt someone you love. Someone's trying to hurt an innocent stranger and you feel like that's not okay. So you're going to make the first move here. You're going to go grab them. You're going to knock them back. Single, single, double. Kick and get out. Ready? Set. Big breath. Go. Grab. Single, single. Push. Kick. Pivot. Get away and be proud of yourself. You did something. Excellent. Very nice. Okay, well, I had a big plan, but we'll do it next time. I have another little challenge here for you, but we'll do that next time. Why don't we finish up on the ground, though? Same idea. We'll do a short version. Come on down. Before we finish, no timer, don't worry, but just back on your hands. Take a big breath. Drop down to your elbows. That's what we're working on today. And just take this moment to really feel how strong you are here. All right, if the ground is the bad guy, you are this close now to the bad guy. Imagine that's a bad guy's face right there in front of you. Practice being comfortable right here. Breathing in your body, relaxing in your brain, in your heart, just being comfortable again. Imagine just like you were standing up at the beginning of class. Imagine that you're just standing up right here. No stress on your muscles. This isn't about muscles. It's about mindset. So, find your balance. Find your strength. Find your connection to Mother Earth. Just like you have the power to hold a baby safely, is it too much to suggest that Mother Earth is holding you? Let Mother Earth hold you right here. The closer, the better, really. But today, elbows. One more big breath. And let's sit up. Whee! And I say sit up, I mean really up. Claim this space. Clear your head. Clear your heart. And never forget how powerful you are at any range. Do not program yourself to think that this is where fighting has to happen. This is where self-defense is. That's one place. But if you train yourself to think that if they get closer, you're losing, and now I'm going to die, emotionally and psychologically, you're setting yourself up for failure because bad things get close. No matter how great our gates are, security systems, instincts, bad things come through. That's life. Self-defense, martial arts, we accept that and we prepare for that. And that starts with balance, strength, controlling our breath, controlling our thoughts, and remembering that we are strong there. I'm strong here. I'm strong here. I'm strong everywhere. And so are you. Oh boy, now's the time. Can I finally get it? Oh, what's this? Where's your pie? Didn't you get the memo? We were going to have pie after every class. Well, I do at least. See, I almost made this a 5-minute class today because I knew this was sitting right there. Anyway, if you made time for yourself today, please do something for yourself. Treat yourself. Reward yourself. The workout is one thing. I'd like you to have some time to sit down and reflect on what you're working on and how much you're improving. It's very important that you file all of these experiences away in the right folders so when you need to find them, they're right there for you. All right, until I see you next time, smiles up, my friend. Let that smile be your shield and your sword. Keep fighting for a happy life. Thank you.